What's up? What's up? All right. So, yes, you see the title. Kawhi and who did what? What? How much? What company? Who owned the company? KL2? What? No. No. So you mean to tell me when Messiah was saying Uncle Dennis wanted this and that and might have been on spot? Hold on. The Kawhi Leonard who been injured majority of the time since leaving the Raptors, the Kawhi Leonard who couldn't win with Paul George and himself, the Ka- no, no. What happened? What happened? Why? Salary cap? Yes, we understand that. You know, he's a billionaire. He can pay all of that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He don't want to go over the luxury. Yeah, yeah, we understand. But wow, Kawhi, character. What did you ask the Raptors for? No wonder we couldn't keep you. But I'm happy. After time, I realize it's better that we didn't keep you. So the topic and the discussion, as I have a call coming in, I'm just gonna quickly answer this and come right back. 1 second, sorry. Yes, sorry about that. Sorry about that. But yes, the topic for today is obviously yes, basketball talks. But at the same time, Kawhi did what and did the and how does that look now looking back for Raptors fans? I'm at the stance that I am happy that we didn't keep Kawhi Leonard. Yes, I will be one of the first ones to say I am happy we never kept Kawhi Leonard. Yep, that's it. And okay, let me debate my reasons. Now, where's your mic? All right, bam, 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 bam. Give me 1 second to stand on fire. All right, say no more. Uh-huh. All right, let me go get my mic. Oh, for the door. All right, sorry, gentlemen. Give me a second. Okay, hold up. I'm just setting up the mic. But phone has this phone has a habit of dropping. Mm-hmm. But where's the neck? Okay. Technical difficulties, folks. Forgive me. Uh, what up? What up? I'm sorry if I'm missing some of y'all comments. I'm trying to go back. Big up, big up. Let's see you up in the building. Oh gosh, summer's going crazy already. Okay, big up, big up. But we got the mods, we got what we need. But big up everybody. Danny Green zero high, or Danny G zero. Sorry, I don't know how I said that. But big up everybody in the building. Yes. So topic for the day. Kawhi did what? With who? For the free? No, just didn't have to show up. Hold on, but Steve Ballmer got it like that. Hold on. Is this why the Raptors couldn't keep him? Hold on. Was it a good decision that the Raptors didn't keep him? Hold on. Was he really worth the headache if they kept him? Hold on. I'm at the stance that it was the best thing that happened. Yes, it is the first franchise to have their franchise player. It's the first team that won a championship and to re-sign that player. Sorry, it is the first team to have a championship player that won you a champion. No, it is the first team that won a championship as a free agent and didn't re-sign with that team, and it's actually the best decision for that team in the long run. Yes, I understand we needed the Marc Gasols. They would have probably stayed, and this could have happened, and da. But the headache, the problems, the diva. I need this, but I should just do this. I want to rest this, but I should be playing this. I don't want to play back to backs. Come on. No. I didn't like, I respect a person being injured. I respect a person not able to play because of injuries, but I expect a person to always try, not to just do the bare minimum just because, just whatever. I don't really need to. Oh, remember like that talk about, I turn it on in the playoffs. How dare you disrespect the game like that? Don't you ever talk like that. And these bees are on me today. Yo, Canadian Cowboy, big up yourself. At that time, though, I was bummed. Yeah, Miss 95. At that time, Kawhi leaving hurt. Didn't look good. You're like, damn, you just won the championship, all that good stuff, and hurt. Didn't look good. All I'm Mr. Canadian Cowboy said, yo, my bro, long time no see. Big up yourself. Let's go Raptors. We're going deep in the playoffs. I can guarantee. Whoever don't agree with me, let's put no bet, but just come back here and let's discuss it. Let's talk about it all season. I'm saying it right now. Raptors are going to the playoffs. If you disagree with me, just watch me and these amazing people watch these games, talk about these games, game after game, and watch us climb that ladder to a playoff position. Remember, good no man. But yes, as Canadian Cowboy said, please everyone slam dunk that like button. We up in here, just having some basketball talks. As much as the title is just Kawhi, we can talk about many other things happening. Not many other things happening, but what predictions, things that we think. I was actually thinking of going through game by game, potential of how much games I could say the Raptors will win, and we're going to discuss that, definitely. Who knows, might even do something tonight. But yeah, big up yourself. Masher. Big up yourself. Yeah, big up everybody in the building. As I said, big up wherever you're watching from. It's having some real basketball talks. Oh yeah, I forgot I got the microphone on. Don't have to dive into the screen. But yeah. It's out here. Whoa. Why is these kids out there like that in the first place? That is so reckless. That is reckless. That is not good for the kids. But yeah, I don't even know what that means, bro. If something that's offensive, I didn't catch your joke, and remember, I'm gonna rate the little fake real. You see me? Ever posted up under a bridge? Bumblecleat, TJ poster boy. Yeah. I wish them sitting upon me, bro. G. Why would you want me to go through that? When greatness speaks, it gets deeper. I'm joking, but no. Bro, I went from not using. Hold on, make sure this mic is on properly. I went from not using a mic to I'm using a mic. You see that? Sick. Right now, bro. No. Whatever your name is, Mr. Kai Feet. I'm gonna trust you. Yeah. Ever looked at your glasses before you posted? Ever just join the conversation and hold a good vibes? That's what we're doing. So big up everybody in the building that is here for that. So yeah, I'm surprised at Kawhi Leonard, but as you guys know, I'm always. Well, you can look at the eyes. The eyes don't lie. We ain't say we ain't everybody else. I'm not here to deny it. Cool, no man, but we on a little vibe. But back to the discussion, the title, Kawhi Leonard, being in this predicament, looking back now as Raptors fans, it's almost like, who actually gets a lot of credit for this? Masai. Look at this B. Watch this B right up, all up in this thing. Masai Ujiri actually gets a lot of credit for this because he looks like he has dignity. Steve Ballmer looked like the happy-go-lucky, nice guy, and he's such a good owner. He cheers for his team, and oh my gosh, he makes people feel so. And he biggest snake, and he the biggest snake. Then you got Masai, who everybody's kind of saying like, yo, I'm like, at the end of the day, he's trying to build his own thing. With Giants of Africa as well. He's not really trying to just live off of the NBA, which is ambitious as well. If he can build something where he can partner with them and have something in that. But he was more rooted, it seemed. It seemed like he had more integrity. He valued the game, So, yeah, some people could. Hey, that's how it go. It's okay. We know what it is. We know what it is. The real know what it is. Some people just come in just to, say that whatever. But yeah, we have no problem. If it was fun, I have no problem with it. But foolishness, I can't. No, I don't mess it. But yeah. Now I'm really thinking about Masai. Masai actually has a good. Masai looks good on this. They spoke about it, and who knows? Maybe down the line, if this investigation goes deeper, they might come out and it looked really bad of what was requested from Masai in Toronto, and for him to turn it down and still have dignity and still lead a young GM, like what's his name, Bobby Webster. What did Sarah 905 says? I didn't. Oh, the joke. Oh, what's the difference with? No, gosh, I don't want to read it out loud. What's the difference? Oh, Tada. Rude. 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 That is rude. That is rude. Yeah. Masai did get a position at the UN. I would. My question. I mean, of course, on a larger scale, that's an upgrade to the NBA. Yeah, I would think that's a bigger, better, more protective, more closer aligned to government, and I think I think it's a step up. What would you say? What do y'all think about that? Mm-hmm. Oh gosh, are the famous? Um, what is it? Adubius. Yes. Oh my gosh. Free that in one man. Did you see? Yeah. Maybe the Raptors get a good pick from this. What we did. I think I want to go on record. I didn't come out fully because I didn't have the full explanation and want to do it yet. But I'm almost on record that says Raptors have one of the most talented younger teams. Like in the that non-playoff. If it was to rank like which team has the closest shot to maybe make the playoffs this year, that never made the playoffs last year, Toronto definitely up there. Tanner Wolf, terrible. Aki and Selfish, Adubious. What I say, man? Come in peace, but big up on yourself. Oh gosh. Hold on. Here's a good one. Why did the road? Well, I don't really get it. It was so. Why would you? Or what do you mean? Why didn't he cross the road? Is that what it is? Or why? I don't know. Hold on. Walter and Grady going to be a problem off the bench. Whew, the players I'm looking forward to seeing. Jamal Shed. I'm telling you, first and foremost, I don't even know why I said Jamal Shed, but I think Jamal Shed, along with Jacoby Walter. Now, I believe if Darko incorporates more of the mid range for Grady. Grady, I keep saying it, and I'm gonna say it again. Grady Dick is one of the best mid range shooters. It's just we are forcing him to be a 3-point shooter when he can bang the mid range with the best of them. The range might be a little. His shot doesn't give that range. You see when he shoots, he's got to be close by the line. I believe he's a better 2-point shooter than he is a 3-point shooter, but we will discuss that along the seasons. I might even go back after this and watch some highlights of his 2-point baskets and see the difference. Because to me, I believe he's a great shooter, but I find that the range or I don't know, for me, but big upgraded it, yeah. And then Ulrich, yep, Jamal Shed for sure. Jamal Shed and yep, Kamchi is gonna definitely grow. He's a huge piece in our center position. I'm happy that we have Jakob Poeltl still, Scotty Barnes, but we haven't even seen Brandon Ingram play. We haven't even seen Brandon Ingram play. How do you think RJ feel? Every day they talk about he's supposed to get traded. How do you think Emmanuel quickly feel? They telling him, you might have to come off of the bench. Then you got Jamal Shed coming up. Then you got Jacoby Walter. Then you got what's his name? Grady Dick. Then you got I'm still going Jameson Battle. Then you got AJ Lawson. I'm over here talking like my mic ain't here. I got a lot of love for AJ Lawson. Big up. Guys, if I'm gonna give a shout out to Home and Away podcast. They just dropped the episode with AJ Lawson, the interview. I was in the building. They featured me in the first 10 seconds of the clip, which is awesome. So I want to give a shout out to Home and Away podcast. No, hello and oh my gosh, how did I say that? So wrong. Let me say that again. Guys, I want to give a big shout out to Hello and Welcome podcast by William Liu and his co-host Alex. Big up yourself, and AJ Lawson. It was awesome being there downtown Toronto, and had a great opportunity to talk to them, have a good vibes, and yeah, their podcast is out. So if you get a chance to check out the AJ Lawson interview, spoke a lot about growing up in the city and his journey as a basketball player. And as I was saying earlier, that is why I have such a newfound respect for him. Sorry, seeing where his journey started, how it came to where it is at this present moment. So I'm very excited to have been in that room, to have been amongst the great people that I met that night. And I want to say thank y'all for the love and respect that you showed, and big up to yourself. And I wish you nothing but success. And again, I want you to check out Hello and Welcome podcast with William Liu and Alex Wong. Big up on yourself. Bam! Cool, no man. Yeah. But yeah, so it was nice. Met as I said, with AJ Lawson. It was a good vibe. Danny G0, big up yourself. I'm not even sure what some of them are saying, but as I said, when we're showing too much love, we ain't got time to see the hate. So big up again, William Liu, Alex Wong, welcome, Hello and Welcome podcast. The boys in the background chilling, holding the vibe. Come true, watch it. Yeah, great networking. But again, that's all because of y'all. You know, the encouragement, the support that you show on the channel. Thank you, all the subscribers, everyone that's newly subscribed. You know, the basketball season is coming up. I'm sure we'll have more to discuss. I might not be on the football trend as how I would want to be, but you know, I'm gonna try to see if I can keep a little eye and see what I can see. But naturally, NBA basketball, own it all day, every day. We balling over here. So yeah, it's always a pleasure to have you guys here, and you are the conversation starters. We have a conversation together. You throw something out, I respond as well. Teamwork made the dream work. Correct me if I say something. We're out here together, man. Big up yourselves. Don't forget to hit that like button. Let's get this live a little more popping. We're gonna get you brushed up on hockey too. Why not? Honestly, I got to give a lot of credit off topic to Gilbert Arenas and Skip Bayless. Skip Bayless. I admire Skip Bayless. As much as people cuss him, people diss him, people say this, Skip Bayless will take that show to a next level. Skip Bayless, I have always admired his level of preparation, his ability to command such a, like, create a narrative. I got to give Skip Bayless a lot of credit. So I'll never, like, I think that's exactly what you're saying. I'm not saying I'm there or nothing, but that is what we're trying to do. This is, in a sense, a TV channel, right? So if there's consistent content coming out, different discussion, different topics, it can only grow. The sponsors say, yo, this happens and that happens, and thing go. You see me? So as we said, we just gotta start and see it and admire. Um, you know, I think I'm realizing the word inspire is inspiring sometimes is a form of people using is stealing it online. So I'm kind of sticking to the word admire more. Like, there's a lot of people, oh, I was inspired by your content, but bro, you stole the man's whole thing. Well, it inspired me, bro. You took the caption too. I don't know, but that's where I'm at with that. Terry905 says, I will never forget what that fool for what he did to Westbrook. The Russell Westbrook, the name very out of order, very disgusting. It's childish. It's not manly. It's, would you really go call this guy in his face, you know, in an alleyway, and you and him just like, yo, what up? So just be respectful. Like, you can say, yo, the man's been breaking a lot of shots, but you don't have to associate it with his name to where now people are like giving him that nickname. And it's, you have such a voice on such a prominent platform. The younger youths are quick to, you know, the name calling thing. Like, and that is very sad that, yeah, he did do that to Russell Westbrook. Look, I almost slipped up and said, Mom, Skip, that is terrible. Nah, that is terrible. Yeah. I wouldn't like that. Somebody don't ramp with my last name. Mm-hmm. Don't ever say Skip Bayless admirable because of that. No, but the thing about admiring certain things is not everything you have to admire about a person, right? Like, I've never, other than, let me just say, well, I could say my dad, but I wouldn't even say my dad. But like, because there's certain things you still have to adjust. We're all human beings. No one's perfect. So my thing with Skip is admiring the work ethic. As I said, there's things I mentioned in particular. It wasn't more just, oh, I love Skip. Nah, I rate Skip because of his preparation. I rate because of how he has his notes. He creates an argument. He's engaging, and these are characteristics and stuff I will, you know, just admire and maybe adapt in my game. But to say just Skip Bayless overall, hell no, nobody. Charles Barkley, Shaq, nobody. Not even Vince. I'm joking. Vince is my dude, but not even Vince. So there's nothing I can't say everything about Vince. No. Mm-hmm. That's the thing. Yes, there is difference. You know, I'm not. It's like basically you're not overlooking everything. Right? There's no one I just say, yo. It's more like, bro, okay, I don't rock with you on this. You know, and I can tell you that. But to just be dismissive of you overall and act like you can't. If you continually create this type of thing where you're not learning to respect others, then obviously eventually I'm gonna say, yo, I gotta kind of distance myself from you. But naturally, if I'm talking to you, say, bro, that's not cool. You don't treat people like that. You know, keep in mind this guy's a family. Keep in mind this guy keep away. So don't be doing that to people. So just hold a vibe, talk the basketball, talk the sport, but don't get personal. So, but yeah, that's how, to each his own. It's 9 to 5. I'm not gonna lie to you, but as I said, Skip Bayless. You know, Stephen A as well. It's not just Skip Bayless. Stephen A, I admire his work as well. Stephen A is very intelligent. I love what he does as well. Shannon Sharp, all of these people. So I just, you know, I admire their growth. I was talking about the Gilbert Arenas, the arena, the idea of it growing. It is the new TV station. It is the new media. So big up people that are advancing it, and I'm learning because I also want to try to advance it too. I think we all remember we didn't. First thing I did start was this video. Then we're doing a live stream, and live stream is the way to go, and we're gonna do more and more. You and I are opposite corners once again. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Shannon Sharp either. Oh gosh, it's 9 to 5. But look, as I said, it's not everyone's everything they do. I'm just all for it. Shannon Sharp has some good moments. Shannon Sharp has some bad moments. Shannon Sharp out here doing that craziness, that young girl. Shannon Sharp No, I'm not too, but I'm not perfect. I'm not here to scrutinize. That's the thing. I'm not here to scrutinize anyone's life, as in like, oh, that person. That's what me. I don't follow those goals. You ever see them online? Oh, that's the goals, relationship goals. You must say mad. Me? No, no, no. There's nobody's life I'm following. This person telling me about semen retention. This person telling me about this. This person telling me, yo, Bro G, can I live? Can I try it my way? You know, this is my first time too. You been here before? No? So can I try? Can I see what works for me? Can I, like, can I like? You might be right. You might be right, but just yeah. But as I said, for me, morals missing is different. So I'm five. I'm not there with anybody 24/7. I don't know what anybody does. Sometimes I don't even know why I do what I do. So I can't vouch for nobody. That's one thing I know in life. But at the same time, I'm not here to criticize everyone's life or no one's life. Hey, what you did, I'll tell you that's messed up. I don't think that was right. Cool energy. I'm sure there's things I might have done. You might say, yo, that wasn't right. And all right, I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to be a better version of myself. And I believe that's the goal in life, right? So whether Shannon, whether Charles, yes, there's certain things. The Karl Malone thing, of course, I'm like, ugh. I'm kind of very, ugh, get away from me with that. Am I going to hang out with Karl Malone? No. If I see Karl Malone, I might just shake his hand and be like, oh, well, I don't know. I don't even know. I don't even know how to respond, but I don't know. Because there's some people's hand I'm shaking and they've done the same, if not worse, and I don't know. So I just try not to get into people's life. Like, we're just talking basketball. We're holding the vibes. Me don't know what Russell and his wife does. I don't know what this and that. I'm not gonna talk about their relationship dynamics. Oh, Giannis is doing this. Nah, my dog them have to live. Me and then everybody has to do what they have to do. Yes, Zini. Mm-hmm. I hear you, Mr. 5. It's the beauty of life, you know. We just have to, yeah, you just have to kind of have your own opinion, and that is kind of what you believe. We agreed to disagree. But yes, big up everybody in the building. Just came out here to talk about the little basketball controversy that we heard recently. Shouts out to Kawhi Leonard, despite his name being in this mess ring. He is a former Raptor who helped bring us a championship, so I ain't gonna diss him. I have to give him his credit, but at the same time, looking sticky. But at the same time, the person that I'm clapping for is Masai Ujiri, because Masai is actually, or has actually been put in that position where he had to decide, is he gonna do any sketchy moves to keep this guy on the team? And I believe Masai showed his integrity for the game, shown his just his, I guess, smarts to say no, this is something I could come back and bite him in the long run. Why even do it? And I want to say shout out to him. But it's an investigation, so I'm not trying to throw nobody under the bus right away. But I'm just saying overall, if this is something that comes out, Masai, you on the good side. That's all I could say. Anything y'all want to discuss before we head out quickly? I just came through. Might try to head back a little, but it is getting a little chilly right now. I might get some stuff right before I get inside. But big up everybody in the building. Thank you all for coming out, Miss 905. You know it's all love. Don't cuss me just because we don't agree on everything. It's all love, you know. And big up Canadian Cowboy. Good to see you up in the building. Let me see who else was here that I missed. Even Adubius behaved himself a little, so shouts out to him. Cool now. But yeah, we out here. Said I was gonna do about 30 minutes because my data getting low and it don't restart soon. I don't restart until the 8th. I think I was at like 5. Yeah. Is it up? Well, maybe a little later, but just gonna chill. I'm on my little water diet, salads. I'm behaving. Actually, I did have my fruits, but I had to bring it back in because them bees are all over. They say no, you are not allowed to eat this without us getting a piece. Mm-hmm. So big up everybody. Thank you all for coming through. As I said, as the season's ramping up, I definitely want to ramp it up and be live more time. I'm trying to set up a schedule. Ooh, that pro bacon hair god. Big up yourself. Welcome in. Welcome in. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. As I said, we're just stepping off for now. It's 9:05. I duking. I see it's like you ain't coming like anything. I'm happy this shot is but big up on yourself, man. No, no. We don't do that over here, but we are supportive of all people, human beings. But yeah, we're not specify in a sense. We're just human beings, and that's what we're talking about. All right, big up yourself. Love and respect. I'll see y'all soon. If it wasn't for my dad dying, I would be longer. So I'm gonna try, see if I can preserve it, and it doesn't restart onto the 8th. All right, love. I'll see y'all soon. Big up.